Hey you guys, what's going on? It's MrFoggia back here with another episode of Dream League Soccer, which is going to be my brand new series. Now, where do I begin with this series? That's what you're wondering. Well, this is going to interlap with how I'm going to do things going forward. So you can see parts of the game. Obviously, when it comes to big decisions, I'm going to let you decide. The reason why I'm going to start from here rather than the very beginning, for me, it's more of a grinding sort of thing and show you the best bits in Cam and then obviously do the rest of Cam, similar to my school hero and New South Soccer, rather than show you 10 games of me doing nothing and talking about random stuff. Now, we are in season 1. I made sure we didn't go too far into it. You might be thinking, well, hold on, you're a bit too far up. In the league, we are top of our league. We have won 9 games out of 9 after I learned how to use the controls. It's very simple. In the cup, we are now in. Oh, wait, sorry. If we click on features and results. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We've got 16 teams left. We made it to a round of 16. I'm not sure if this was the 4th round or 5th round. But that's cups. We won obviously all our 9 games and we already scored 19 goals, excluding cup where we scored even more goals. Statistics. Here's my overall stats, my results of every game. Start off with the very first one: 1-0, 2-0, 4-0, 1-0, 3-0, 2-1, 4-0, 2-0, 5-1, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. That's very impressive. We got round 5, so we've done 4 rounds so far. We're not in that division quite yet. Overall here, this week we come up against Hereven, the third place thing, and this is going to be a couple of videos. Number 1, congratulations to France winning the World Cup. Alors Français, vive la révolution, sacre bleu, vive la champions, shall I say. They honestly dominated them with the best team throughout the whole tournament. Real respect to them. Definitely deserve a lot of things. My statistics: played 13, won 13, 32 goals, 2 conceded, 11 clean sheets, 3 yellows, 2 reds. Biggest win, 5-1, win percentage 100% as it stands. Now this week is secret transfers. I haven't done a player transfer yet, made sure I haven't. You can currently get these following players: Hugo Lloris, Pavard, Rafael Varane, Samuel Umtiti, Theo Hernandez, Kevin Mbappe, Paul Pogba, N'Golo Kante, Blasi Matuidi, Anton Griezmann and Olivier Giroud. Now, with these, there's side effects. Obviously, you can see here, with these, I am going to get someone for my team. This is my team currently. This was the last bit which I wanted to show you. My logo, obviously you can see MrFoggia FC. I'm going to work on the kits. I was going to actually try showing you my squad. If I show you team management, that's it. The only player which I have, let me just fix this up a bit. That is my strongest squad. Obviously, I play people around. I rest people due to fitness. I don't want to risk fitness. So that's why. Why is that? I don't really mess around with roles. But this is usually what I do. I use the left wing take the left corners, right wing take the right corners. Free kicks I just give to the best midfielder. And besides that, I don't really have much else to show you. I ain't really working on the stadium yet, and I don't intend to, obviously. For them to do that, they're saying it costs 800 coins. And then obviously if you keep on clicking preview, you can find cheaper and more expensive ways of doing it. So there you go, prime example, 836. Does that do anything? Yes, that affects my money for this upcoming season. So far I've gained 300 coins. I feel like the way of gaining coins is a bit hard. But obviously it also affects transfers. So for example, if I really wanted this player or this player, I'll need to go and spend the coins, but I don't have it. So you gotta work with what you got. So you gotta figure out where's the balance sort of thing. Like this one here, been debating about is it worth buying a player this week or not. So I haven't, and I'm gonna keep it there. Obviously, next episode I'll probably finish off this season. You'll see me at the end of the season with a breakdown. But that's that. Also my team of the tournament, player of the tournament for the World Cup. I was gonna show you this via Score Hero, but I wanted to do the new series. So I was debating, I was contemplating, and I thought, I'll tell you what, what's more fun? Doing an episode on Score Hero where I've completed the campaign and I haven't grinded all the 3 stars and I need to do that off camera, or doing it on here where a brand new series is. So starting off, we're going to go with my starting 11. Now my starting 11 is a 3-4-3. Now I know what you're going to say. There are people who have made the list, who have made my bench, which are not in the starting 11, but you got to understand why I've gone with this starting 11 and why I feel like they deserve it the most. Goalkeepers, you had quite a few options, but for me the one that stood out the most is Susovic of Croatia. Goalkeeper of the tournament in my opinion, had very good games, solid performances. Obviously the final was one of his worst games, but looking at it, he ain't really to blame for any of the goals. Like the own goal by Mandzukic, nothing really what he could have done about that. A penalty, he went the wrong way. The other 2 goals he already committed before he could do anything. It was nothing really that would make you think he had a bad tournament, considering that he won 2 penalty shootouts, played a key role in every single game for them. I feel like that is definite and probably one of the more underrated players in the Croatia team that got them to the finals. Definitely. Now the defenders, I had to think a few times about this, so I've gone 3 at the back. I've gone with Harry Maguire. I've gone with Jonas Mina. And I've gone with Pavard. Now, yes, there's a lot of players which you're going to be wondering, where are they? Where's this? Where's that? When it came to picking France, Varane and Umtiti had a great World Cup together, but I think they didn't stand out for me. Varane, obviously, out of the 2 was the strongest one, but that's because in general he is. But I don't think Varane or Umtiti stood out, so I went with Pavard for me, who was probably France's defender of the tournament. Whereas Maguire obviously was fantastic, one of the key reasons, did solid performances all round. And Mina, brilliant youngster, got Colombia very far in the tournament. Okay, they lost to England, but if it weren't for him, they would not have even gone into the penalties. And he was doing it all tournament. Then in midfield, I've gone with an interesting 4. I know people are going to have opinions. Philippe Coutinho, Modric, Pogba and Perisic. Yes, before you start, this is the best 4 which I wanted in my team, and I thought, am I missing someone obvious? You will think I am, but I ain't. This is why I said there's more than just 11. Today on my midfield 4, Coutinho, arguably Brazil's player of the tournament, done really well in the group stages, done really well when it came up to think, tried to pull him back against Belgium, but Belgium were a stronger team at the time. Looking into Luka Modric, the playmaker, the absolute baller in the midfield. One of the key reasons why they did so well was because of him, and Perisic honestly killed the tournament for them. They played the best football out of everyone in the midfield. Honestly, one of the things that we all like, Croatia got a brilliant midfield. they could utilise that, and they did, and they used it very well in this tournament. And I can't believe I'm saying it. The chemistry of those two were insane. Like, for example, just to pick up on a goal, the first goal against England, if it weren't Perisic at the back post doing that, he was causing damage throughout the whole game. And Modric bosses the midfield. The way he holds up the ball, the way he finds the passes, the way he can create an attack out of nothing, that is what he can do on a day-to-day basis. And if you want to talk about guys who boss the midfield for country, Paul Pogba is your guy. Literally, those beautiful pings to the strikers, small play, everything. Even though people are going to be like, N'Golo Kante is the engine of the team, Pogba is the creative star, and I've gone with two absolutely creative midfielders in them two. Absolute brilliance between the pair of them. Individually, very, very strong, but together they're even better. On the wing, I've got Perisic. Surprisingly. Hold on. Is this right? Yeah, no. Yeah, Perisic, I already mentioned about him earlier. Sorry, I just was reading them about something. My attack three are Mbappe, Kane, and Hazard. Yes. Mbappe, Kane, and Hazard. You can wonder if Mbappe player one of the players of the tournament for me. Absolute boss. Brilliant runner, brilliant engine, brilliant things, attack and flow, everything's there. Mbappe is your guy. Up front, you want a goal scorer? I had to think hard about this because I was thinking, does he deserve it? And if I don't go with him, what will be the criticism? So this is my main choice of Kane. I don't think no strikers stood out in this tournament. And I know this is going to be like, what do you mean? Like, I don't think Lukaku stood out. I don't think Kane stood out. I don't think Antoine Griezmann stood out. I think this tournament was more about certain individuals in midfield rather than the sack. But Kane won the Golden Boot, so statistically, Kane was the best striker of the tournament. Lukaku was close up there, and Griezmann as well. But considering Kane's 6 goals was one that could have counted as an own goal. 3 were from penalties and 2 of them from set pieces. You do the maths, corners. He got it, and congrats. Left wing, Hazard, honestly, give this guy a transfer to Real Madrid. I know, Chelsea, I know you're going to get criticism. How could you say you want Hazard at Real Madrid? To replace Cristiano Ronaldo, who's gone to Juventus, and all the transfers which have gone on, this is ideal. What a player, absolutely outstanding, spot on perfect. And the players who deserve an honourable mention is Ochoa from Mexico, Toby Alderweireld for Belgium in defence, Granqvist, the Swedish centre-back, Cherisev, the Russian midfielder, Inui, the Japanese midfielder, Anton Griezmann, the striker, and Kevin De Bruyne, the midfielder. It was so close to call a couple of these, so those were the ones which didn't make it, but anyway, that is my choice. The top 5 teams of the tournament for me were France, then Croatia, then Belgium, then Russia, and Japan. Russia, Japan had brilliant tournaments. I know there's going to be, well, this and that and da 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 da. No. Russia and Japan did extremely well throughout the whole tournament. I will say there is a little bit of criticism through the controversy of Japan and Russia going through. But if you're telling me Russia and Japan played bad, I wouldn't take that. Especially Japan in their final game against Belgium. They showed they wanted it and they just couldn't hang on to it. And Russia dominating their way to the quarterfinals versus Croatia to eventually lose out to the winners. I know England didn't make my top 5, but there's a reason for that, and it's simple. They didn't play really well. They played mediocre, above average. I wouldn't say they stood out. There was individuals which played well. Player of the tournament, Kieran Trippier. Obviously, he wasn't mentioned in the team because they didn't have wing backs. I think that's another thing which people are going to be like, how can you not mention people like Kieran Trippier? He dominated the tournament. Besides Kieran Trippier, not a single right back, excluding Pavard, interested me, and I put Pamard as a centre back because he dominated, and Kieran Trippier was England's player of the tournament. Obviously, you have Pickford and Maguire on there, and it's odd that I went with Maguire, not Trippier. But Trippier deserves an honourable mention. The worst 5 teams of the tournament. Now, this is interesting. I went number 1 Egypt, number 2 Argentina, number 2 Germany, number 3 Argentina, and joint 4th Spain and Portugal. I just think this World Cup was so many upsets, so many small teams going through, so many people criticising the big teams are going out, and the beliefs of England winning the World Cup kind of ruined it. But overall, what a tournament it was, and I feel like these 5 teams deserve a lot of criticism. And for me, some of the worst managers are gladly gone, and 1 or 2 still do remain. For me, Egypt's manager, don't know what's going on there, played absolutely excuses galore. First match, they said it was about Salah. Second match was about the controversy, and then the third match out of all of them was about, interestingly enough, Ramadan against one of their opponents, which was, oh wow, Saudi Arabia. I was thinking, you can't use that card if you both have equal teams. But that was that. Top managers. Now this is interesting. In first place I went with Croatia. In second place I went with England's Gareth Southgate. And in third place I went with Roberto Martinez of Belgium. I know France didn't make it. I questioned a lot of things about France's team, and I still do to this day. I am one of the questions which I've been debating about is Giroud a key striker, and if he is, what did he really bring to France throughout this whole World Cup? And people have been trying to show me, and I went, prove to me this. I've seen how he played. For me, he's a lazy striker, and that's how he played all tournament. But apparently there's something I'm missing about him, and that's that. Besides that, we've only got one award left to give, and that's Player of the Tournament. Now, a lot of you might be considering who deserves it most. There are 3 or 4 individuals that stood out. We're talking Mbappe, we are talking Modric, we are talking, if you want to be generous, Trippier. We've got, honestly, some great mentions in here, honestly. But number 1 for me, and I know you're going to say this is biased because I support Inter Milan, and it's not. It's Ivan Perisic. Not any player could compare to what he done throughout the whole tournament. Not any individual can do what he has done over the last couple of years in European football. But recently in this World Cup, if he leaves to join a Premier League club, it is more dangerous than what anyone can imagine what club he's going to join. Rumours are saying United. If they are, they're probably most likely going to get him, but they said that last window. We'll have to wait and see. Anyway, hope you guys did enjoy this 20-minute video, near enough. I thought I'd make it long because I wanted to get everything in there. Obviously, there's been some weird things like Ronaldo's transfer and stuff like that. And I'm going to do it alongside an episode of... I'm going to update you on all 3 games real quick. New Star Soccer, I've completed the first season. I got my transfer to Foggia, and I'll be playing with them in the second season onwards. My second thing, Score Hero. In fact, I'm going to show you both of them real quick. I know you really shouldn't do this, but so be it. Let's start off with New Star Soccer. I just want to show you proof. We were in the second season. Where's the main menu? Yep, just want to show you. We're in the second season, week 24. We are with Foggia. A little bit game, obviously energy. I'm tired. 29 canned, 176 points. So I've got everything prepared for that. So that's the New Star Soccer stats. And then last but not least, we have got Score Hero. Real quick, let's get this over and done with. World Cup event. Yes, we've completed mission number 24. I had a video upload intended, but I hadn't complete 15. 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. I was going to do a video on them, but let's be honest, this game mode is near enough finished, and all I really wanted to do on screen was win the World Cup. So Obviously, you're going to be like, oh, well, how come you stopped the score hero here? Don't think it's the end of this score hero. I will be doing a video on the final bit, but I tried to be cheeky there and get my pro to goal. Why didn't my pro go for it? That's another thing what annoys me. That I don't know if it's just a gaming general thing. Oh wow, I'm playing at this. It's already over 20 minutes and I'm debating whatever how much more I can do. See, this is why I didn't upload it on camera. Nice. Easy enough. As you can see, we won the World Cup with Italy. I was going to show you that in another video. I will be doing a full video on every single mission, do not worry. I just don't have the time to upload it now, because I really wanted to do that. Interestingly enough, that's that. We still got 11 days. I'll ensure the video goes up on Saturday or Sunday, showing all the missions and all that. We have a couple of things to talk about, transfers and all stuff. Anyway, if you guys did enjoy this very long episode of Dream League Soccer, and also one or two other things, let me know. I'm going to end it off on my dashboard. Hope you guys did enjoy, and peace.